Hello and welcome to another exciting edition of Rising Borno. My name is Dorcas Yakubuzala. Today, we'll be taking a look at trends and happenings as well as activities of the state government under the leadership of the Borno State Governor, Professor Babagana Zulum, in bringing good governance to the people of Borno State. Let's begin. The Borno State Commissioner of Health, Professor Baba Malam Gana, has announced that the state is currently free from cholera outbreaks, with no recorded cases in its health facilities. This follows the successful vaccination of over 1 million residents. In an exclusive interview with Trust TV, Professor Baba Malam Gana assured that the state is well prepared to address any potential outbreak. 5 isolation centers across the state are now fully equipped with trained personnel to manage infectious diseases effectively. This proactive approach follows global health concerns, including the recent discovery of human metapneumovirus (HMPV) in China. The commissioner highlighted lessons learned during the peak of COVID-19 and the cholera outbreak triggered by September floods, which devastated communities and claimed lives. These experiences prompted the government to establish mechanisms for outbreak prevention and containment.
We have to have an area that we can call isolation center or infectious diseases hospital that can, we can look after patients who are, highly, have got diseases that can really transmit to other human beings. We have such a hospital. It's along the Kano Road. It's a 250 hospital, bedded hospital, and we have the necessary equipment. And in fact, we are just running the place to just offer skeletal services as of now, so that people in that community can come in even if they have got malaria or whatever, so that they can be treated, they can be seen. But we're taking it over with a view that if and when we have outbreak of infectious diseases, then we can be able to use that center. So that is in terms of the infrastructure. That is not alone. As you know, we've had cholera outbreak previously after the flooding, but we were prepared for cholera. We had centers that were were receiving patients with cholera, and we had staff who were trained to look after cholera, and we had equipments to look after cholera. These equipments include, like cholera, you lose a lot of fluid, and that's why it kills very rapidly. So we have facilities, we have the intravenous fluids to give to such patients so that they can be able to recover. So all these were set up in about 5 centers within Maiduguri. Maiduguri is got about 3 to 4 million population, and especially after the flood, it was a big issue, and therefore we were prepared. Now, coming to the newer, diseases like the metapneumovirus that you mentioned, as your viewers may know, viruses tend to change in terms of their antigenicity or the way they carry disease. They can change, and this is what's been happening all along. COVID-19 has been changing its the way and manner it attacks human beings and cause disease. And also, as human beings, we also raise some antibodies or defense against such viruses. Before, we have the Middle East SARS virus, which and then we had the COVID-19, and this is another one. The mpox, if your viewers may recall, is a form of virus which is in the same group as smallpox, and therefore the vaccine that you use for smallpox will stop people from getting mpox.
The governor of Borno State, Professor Babagana Zulum, has condemned the attacks in the state by insurgents. The governor, who disclosed this during a sympathy visit to Baga local government, warned affected communities against collaborating with the terrorists. The visit of Governor Zulum to Baga is to sympathize with the community following the recent attack that left 40 farmers dead. The governor urged the community to engage in agricultural and fishing activities in locations approved by the military. He warned them against collaborating with the Boko Haram group. Thereafter, the governor inspected the 2,000-hectare solar-powered irrigation system in Baga. He revealed that the project will boost food security and sufficiency, a similar initiative that aligns with President Tinubu's renewed hope agenda.
This is a 2,000 hectares solar-powered surface irrigation system that is being designed in order to reduce cost of pumping. This is not only the project that we are doing, because this is 2,000 hectares here in only Baga town of Kuka local government areas of Borno State. We are doing similar projects. We have done similar project in Damasak, in Ngala, and other local government areas of Borno State. I believe this project will be a game changer in ensuring food security in Nigeria, and in particular in Borno State. And this also rams with the Tinubu administration agenda of enhancing food security and livelihood. I believe at the end of this project, people will benefit, and then costs of food production will be reduced to the barest minimal, since the project is being powered by solar system, and this will reduce the pumping costs, and this entails the overall reduction in the cost of production.
The governor, the German ambassador, and the UNDP country representative were also in Mongunu to commission the 1,000 housing estate and 900 semi-permanent shelters for 1,874 IDPs, and also supported them with cash, food, and non-food items.
This project signifies our commitment to best settling our people in the ancestral homes within the framework of the Borno State Recovery Plan, as well as sustainable solutions to mass displacement. So far, we have achieved a significant success in providing decent shelter, sustainable livelihood, and critical infrastructure to all the settled communities in northern and southern Borno State, as well as Borno Central. I'm happy to state that we have succeeded in scaling down the volume of our displaced persons from 2.45 million as of 2019 to less than 700,000 as of today. Let me assure our citizens and the federal partners that we shall settle all communities before the end of my tenure, inshallah, in a dignified manner. Borno State government under my distinguished leadership has recently published a policy document titled Sustainable Solutions to Internal Displacement, which contains our achievements, projection, and strategy on mass resettlement and restoration of normalcy and sustainable peace in Borno State. The policy stands on my government's resolve to end the ISO of IDP camps and the agony of seeing our people stay perpetually in IDP camps, and depends on handouts without any hope of leading a decent life or raising their families in honor and dignity. This achievement made possible through the collaboration of the Borno State Government and the UNDP under the Regional Stabilization Facility, RSF, marks a crucial step in supporting the reintegration of displaced population by providing them with dignified housing and essential services as they resettle. Through these efforts, we are not only restoring homes, but also offering a renewed sense of stability and opportunity for those who have endured the hardship of displacement. Today, homes are being provided for people from 14 communities, namely Mintar, Yele, Mandala, Wulo, Mofio, Sure, Damakulni, Jaram, Garukime, Zulum, Kauram, Murno, amongst others. These communities will now experience a new chapter of hope, stability, and recovery. It is undeniable that Borno State has faced profound hardship as a result of insurgency leading to widespread displacement, loss of life and the destruction of essential infrastructure, including healthcare, education, and basic service delivery. Despite these challenges, significant progress has been made through military operations and government-led efforts to restore vital services. Let me use this opportunity to commend the Nigerian military and paramilitary for providing the enabling environment for us to do this work. Let me single out the hardship, the hard work of the Sector 3 Commander in the person of Major General Babayo and his team. However, the persistent instability continues to jeopardize human development and the achievement of sustainable development goals in the region. Therefore, it is crucial to focus on addressing gaps in education, healthcare, poverty reduction, and economic opportunities to rebuild communities and foster long-term stability. Equally important is the effective reintegration of individuals returning from conflict zones, which is essential for ensuring lasting peace. This requires a holistic approach that prioritizes safety, trauma, recovery, countering radicalization, and promoting social cohesion to build a brighter, more secure future for all. Through the regional stabilization facility, the provision of social infrastructure, particularly housing, has been a key component in facilitating the dignified return of displaced communities. One of the joint action plan location was prioritized for housing to decongest overcrowded IDP camps and provide decent accommodation for those affected by the conflict.
Be it the executive governor Zulum, be it the United Nations, or be it international partners like Germany, will have to have great perseverance and determination. The housing scheme we are inaugurating today is a contribution to building that peace. And as we all know, it is not the first one that Governor Zulum is carrying out. I remember how we were in Garanam 2 years ago, Your Excellency, you may remember, when we also opened a similar project. And this one will not be the last one, I'm sure. The housing project is also a great example of cooperation between the government of Borno State and international partners. Funding for the housing units comes both from the state government and from the partners in the regional stabilization facility, namely Germany, the EU, UK, Netherlands and Sweden, and I want to thank all the other partners as well for contributing to this. It is this type of cooperation that is needed to put structures in place and to contribute to peace. The regional stabilization facility has carried out many measures in numerous locations across the state, successfully contributing to ensuring security in the community, and in a second step, rebuilding basic services such as water and electricity, but also justice, schooling and health. These measures contribute to rebuilding the trust in the government, which is essential for establishing the government as the sole authority, which in turn creates stability in the long run. This approach has been highly successful.
Governor Zulum commended the German government's support and explained that the housing projects were crucial to his resettlement plan. After days of his visit to Mongonu, he was in Banki to commission Banki International Cattle Market and other projects in Bama local government. The ceremony was attended by special dignitaries, including the governor of the far north region of Cameroon and Chad. The International Cattle Market, designed to foster economic growth and build the resilience of the Bama community, comprises 12 large and 3 small rudiment sheds, water facility, shops, stalls, administrative block, conference hall, among others. The governor also commissioned a 20-classroom day secondary school and staff quarters, including the government's lodge in Banki, to provide accommodation for dignitaries and government officials.
That I welcome all dignitaries to this auspicious occasion, particularly His Excellency Governor Mujiwa Bakari, Governor of the Far North region of Cameroon, today to witness this very important event of the commissioning of the Banki International Cattle Market. We are also witnessing the commissioning of the Tijani Banki Memorial Government Day Secondary School. The school was named after late elder statesman in Personal, Alhaji Tijani Banki, because of his tremendous contribution to the growth and development of Islamic education in this particular town. May Almighty Allah in His infinite wisdom forgive and admit him to Jannatul Firdaus. Again, we are here also to commission the Banki Government Lodge. This initiative symbolizes our collective commitment to rebuilding lives, fostering trade, and strengthening regional cooperation. As part of our efforts to rejuvenate commerce and enhance cross-border trade, we have established the Banki International Cattle Market, replacing a smaller village market that was devastated by years of conflict. This market now serves as a vital hub for trade between Borno State, the Far North region of Cameroon and Chad. Revitalizing international border markets remains a priority for my administration to restore livelihoods and accelerate economic recovery in conflict-affected areas. I call upon our esteemed dignitaries and officials from both nations to collaborate in dismantling barriers to transborder trade. Together we can reignite the vibrant commercial activities that once characterized this region and explore joint economic initiatives in agriculture, livestock, and infrastructure development. Border security is a cornerstone of trade and economic activities. Through cooperation, we can ensure the safety of traders and residents while facilitating the return and resettlement of displaced persons. I extend an invitation to our Cameroonian delegation to visit Tarmoa, the border town undergoing rehabilitation, to explore additional partnership in reconstruction, rehabilitation, and resettlement efforts. Today we are honored to commission the Tijani Banki Memorial Government Day Secondary School named in the recognition of the distinguished philanthropist and an illustrious son of Borno State. To promote cultural understanding and enhance international relations, we are introducing student exchange programs as part of these initiatives. I approve an admission quota for primary school pupils from Amchide and Limani, allowing them to continue their secondary education here instead of traveling to Borno. Additionally, the Ministry of Education has been directed to allocate admission quotas for these pupils in the first term of the 2025-2026 academic session.
I am deeply honored to be part of this significant occasion representing the interests of my region and my community. Today we gather to celebrate not one but three remarkable achievements, notably the commissioning of the Banki International Cattle Market, Tijani Banki Memorial Government Day Secondary School, and Government Lodge Banki. Thank you for inviting me to share in this joyous occasion. I look forward to strengthening the bond of friendship and cooperative between our two states and region. As a forest guest and a foreign guest, I want to start by the vision, leadership, and commitment to progress that has brought about three about these impressive projects. Your dedication to the well-being and development of your people is truly inspiring. These projects are more than just infrastructure. They are symbols of hope, opportunity, and the potential of growth. The Governor Lodge will serve as a symbol of hospitality and warmth, welcoming visitors and dignitaries from far and wide. The school will empower future generations with knowledge and skill, shaping the minds of tomorrow's leaders. The cattle markets will transform the agricultural sector, boost economic growth, food security, and job creation. This boost will not only benefit to the youth of Nigeria, but us Cameroonians as well. Self-employment is one of the best ways to achieve socio-professional integration, as neither to the state nor the private sector can absorb the growing number of young people entering the labor market. I am pleased to officially inform you that the commissioning of the Bank International Market on February 13 last year has had a profoundly positive impact on Cameroonian economy. Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, your vision and leadership have brought about transformational change, and we acknowledge your tireless effort. This project demonstrated the power of effective governance, collaboration, and innovation thinking. As we commission this project, I offer warm congratulations and best wishes from my region. May these initiatives bring prosperity, knowledge, and progress not only for the people of Borno, but the entire communities of the Lake Chad Basin. It is not a secret to anyone here that the foreign origin of Cameroon and Borno State in the Federal Republic of Nigeria share certain common preoccupations, whether in the humanitarian, security, or socioeconomic domains. That's why I came with administrators, agriculturists, economists, educationists, development experts, and security personnel, so that we can, as one, exchange ideas and make valuable contribution to intensify and strengthen joint effort to stabilize consolidated peace and foster sustainable development. We are deeply grateful for the blessing we have witnessed, and may Allah's divine blessing be upon you all, this land, and those who have selflessly served before us.
Special guests in the goodwill message lauded the project executed by Governor Zulum and urged the community to utilize opportunities to rebuild their lives.
A state-of-the-art market which is designed to foster economic growth and enhance livelihood of people of this area. The key features include a 450 by 450 meters fence, which is approximately 1.8 kilometer perimeter, 12 large ruminant sheds and 3 small ruminant sheds, administrative block with 3 offices, a conference hall and a convenience facility, a mosque that would accommodate up to 300 worshippers, lock-up shops, 2 blocks of 6 units of lock-up shops, 6 blocks of 8 units of market stalls, 2 blocks of conveniences containing 20 units, water supply via borehole with 300,000 litre storage capacity tank, which is fully reticulated, fully solarized with a generator house to provide additional power, including a 30 kVA generator installed, loading bay for seamless logistics, 100 solar unit line for lighting and security. The second project is the Tijani Banki Memorial Government Day Secondary School. This institution will serve as a beacon of knowledge and empowerment for future generations. Its features includes a 20 classroom facility, 4 laboratories, a library, and administrative blocks, 3 units of 3-bedroom internal staff quarters, 5 blocks of 2 10-bedroom teachers' quarters. Then the government lodge in Banki. This is fully furnished facility designed to provide comfort and hospitality to the visiting dignitaries and officials. It includes a 3-bedroom standard lodge, fully landscaped, electrified, and reticulated with water.
To our cooperation for the benefit of our people, because the bond that binds us together are stronger than the force that pull us apart. On this note, I congratulate our businessmen and women on this commissioning of this market and the start of business activities here, and charge them to seize this opportunity to uplift their lives and contribute to making the lives of others better by carrying out their business with compassion and fear of Almighty Allah. Your Excellency, I was opportune to visit almost all of the projects that have been completed. I was taken round to see the project by the Junior Zulu, the Commissioner of Education, and we are impressed, and we found we can't thank you enough for all the efforts you've been doing to our people. Particularly, we went to see Moa yesterday, and the level of construction that has been going on there, we truly appreciate. And we want to seize the opportunity to appeal to His Excellency to build them a mini bridge for the access road, because this will enhance the agricultural activities of that area. Especially during the rainy season, they always take the alternative route into Banki, which is very challenging.
Governor Zulum said the cattle market will boost inter-country trade with neighboring countries and accelerate economic recovery in conflict-affected communities. And that brings us to an end of the program this week. I am Dorcas Yakubu. See you again next time.